tell you a story. It's a true story. I know, cause I was there. I saw a man surrounded by a crowd, feverishly screaming and jeering, demanding blood as the result of an unfair and biased hearing. Pious and God-fearing, so cold, yet they demanded the release of a murderer in this innocent man's place. He had his robe ripped from his back, beaten and torn. They pierced his forehead with long vicious thorns. They mocked him and hot flames spat in his face, flogged him with whips, ripped the flesh from his back, exposed ribs. Sentenced to death to appease the bloodthirst. Worse, he was dragged through this crowd to be beaten and cursed. Blood poured from the torn flesh of his back, made to bear the weight of his cross. I never saw him react till they led him to the skull. Women wailed and mourned, "Do not weep for me, daughters." Yet through this he was scorned. I saw soldiers take large wrought iron nails and hammer them through this man's wrists and heels. As they struck the blows, the holes in his feet erupted with blood. Fragments of bone flew and sinews were ruptured. Pinned to the cross with nails through his wrists, severed his arteries, blood dripped from skin ripped.
I don't know why you don't hear me. My voice brings life over you. This generation keeps running around, claiming that they're seeing, but they don't want to be found. And right here.
Still this crowd scorned and mocked him out loud, screaming, "If you're king of Jews, then save yourself now." I could hear his teeth grinding as he sought to withhold an agonized scream that would torture your soul. Blood and sweat from the thorns burned his eyes blinding, yet he hung on to life, agonizing his father's timing. A criminal hung beside him in crucifixion. Lord, remember me when you come into your kingdom. This man had to push down on the nails to his feet just to lift himself up in an attempt to breathe. Through horrific pain he struggled to speak. This man Christ, today you will be with me in paradise. Said through the pain and the tears and the blood, and those who heard were dumbstruck by his unparalleled love.
I don't know why you don't hear me. My voice brings life over you. This generation keeps running around, claiming that they're seeing, but they don't want to be found. And right here.
For 6 hours he bled, agonized this man's plight. Then suddenly the sun went black and day was like night. The sun had stopped shining and all was in darkness, and I wept for this man and his torn and shredded carcass. Then the thick temple curtain was ripped into two. Christ yelled, "Father, I commend my spirit to you." And as I saw this through tears, he had breathed his last breath. Those who witnessed were grieving and beating their chest. My own heart almost broke, but they still couldn't understand. In his love he sacrificed himself for me and them. This gruesome torture and death was what we deserved, but he died for us that our lives might be preserved. Tragically they left in anguish, but a centurion said to me, "Surely this man was God's son." He took a spear and pierced Christ's side from the wound. Both blood and water quite separate ensued. I knew at that moment, all torture apart, that Christ had truly died of a broken heart. Now as I hang next to him close to the end of my life, I know today I will see his glory in paradise.
I don't know why you don't hear me.